Hi, in this video we will learn about date time formulas in Excel. I have time in column A and I have dates in column B, sample dates and sample time. In case if you want to get the current date and time, you use now formula. Equal to now, you need to close the brackets. And if you want to get the today's date only without time, you use today formula. Same as now, but it will give you a date only, not a time. And if you want to get year out of any dates, you can use year formula and the respective cell which is containing the date. I am taking reference of B for all coming formulas. Like if you want to get a month from a date, you need to use a month formula, and if you want to get a day from a date, you can use day formula. And if you have month, year and day in a separate cells and you want to get a date out of it, you need to use a date formula. And in date formula, you need to select year cell. Year is in E3 cell, so I have selected E3, and month in F3 and day in G3. Once it is selected, I can get the date out from the formula. And if you want to get the month in text from a date, you need to use a text formula and a respective cell which is containing the date. Here the cell is B3 and I am using text formula and I am getting the month in text. If you want to get month in text, full text, that is the January in a full form, you need to use the M 4 times. If you want to get a short form, you can use 3 times M. Then you will get a short form of January and all other. Okay, and same goes for the day as well. If you want to get a day from a text, you need a day from a date, you need to use a text formula with the given formula. And if you want a text in a full form, you need to use a D 4 times. And if you want it in a short form, you can use it for 3 times. If I use it for 3 times, you can see the days are coming in short. Okay, and days formula is used when you want to calculate a number of days between two given dates. So I am using a date of today which is in C2 C3 and the sample date which is in B3. So I am getting the days between these 2 days. Okay, and days 360 formula. In case if you want to calculate the difference between 2 dates in a 360 day year, so you need to use a days 360 formula. It works same as days formula only, but it will count year days 360 only. Okay, weekday formula is used when you have a date and you want to know the weekday of the for that date. As you can see, I have used weekday on B3 cells 01-01-2022. That comes on 7th day of the week. That is weekday formula. And E-date formula is used when you want to know what will be the date after a certain months. For example, I have taken a start date of B3 example date and I want to know what will be the date after 10 months. So when I click this formula, I will get 01-11-202. So likewise, if I want to get it for 9 months, 8 months, it will give the date of it. Okay, EO month, it is end of month formula. This I use here. I get the day in date formula, I get the date after 10 months. But in end of month formula, after 10 months, what will be the last day of that month? For example, I am using a formula for B3 which is example date, and 10. After 10 months of from this date, the month will be November. Okay, and the last day of November is 30/11/2022. This is how this formula works. And hours formula is used when you have a time in any cell and you want to just take out the hour from that. Like I have a example time here, which is in A3 10/01/20. So that hours from this time is 10. Likewise, same as year, month, day, it comes in hour and minute and seconds. You can take out the hours and minutes and seconds from the given time. And same as date formula, this has a time formula. The time formula is used to select the hour, minute and seconds. From this formula you get the time out of the separate hour, minute and second cells in a single cell. Okay, and week number formula is used when you have a given date and you want to know this day is coming in which week of the year. Okay, so I have taken a reference of B3 here as well. So you can see the B3 is coming in 01/01/2022, which is the first week of the year. You can see that. And this is 49/01/12/2022. That is 49th week of the year. Okay, this formula you use when you want to know the week number of a date. And net work days is calculated between 2 days. I have taken a reference of example date and today's date. So between these 2 days, how many days are working days? You specify start date and end date and holidays in a week. I have given 2 days holidays in a week. If I change it to 1, the numbers will change. Okay, this formula is used when you given a specific weekdays, specific holiday, 1 day or 2 day. And this formula is used when you calculate work days based on your holiday list. As I can change this formula, you can see what are all the options we have here. Holidays are one is Saturday, Sunday, like the list will be given when you type in this formula. Based on that, you calculate the net work days. Year fraction is you have a date, 2 dates, and you want to have a difference between that day, 2 dates in a year, that with a fraction. This formula is used for that. I have taken a reference of today and a sample date, which is in B3 and C3. So the difference between these 2 days are given in years. Okay, and one more thing which we come across is the days are in a wrong format, that is in month, day and year. So how do we change it to day, month and year in a usual format? When you have come across such data, you have to follow these steps, so it will be easier for you to convert from month, date and year to date, month, year. Okay, so you need to select the column and go to data, text to columns, select this, and next in others you select symbol which is separating the date, month and year, and finish. Once done, it will be given like this. So here you can use the date formula which we learned earlier and select which is having a year and month, which is in A2, and day, which is in B2. Once done, enter. So the date format will be changed to date, month and year. Thank you. Let me know in comments if you have any doubts or if you have any other queries to be answered. Thank you.